Mm-hmm. All right. A little more skate. A little more skating. That's all it's gonna be for now. I don't know if or when I'll go back to streaming other regular shit. It might be Super Mario Sunshine next because I've been having the Mario Sunshine Jones recently. But for now, we're skating. Half the world can't even play that game. If they could, they wouldn't talk so much shit. It's hard. I can't control the camera. I wish the game would do it for me. Flood is in the game to make it easy. I guess you don't get that. Better talk your shit. Make sure they make these games easy. And then half of you go and play. No, okay, never mind. Alright, never mind. We're skating. Sometimes you gotta shut yourself up. Alright, just getting some stuff set up. This in here. Alright, full screen this. Hoopla. Alright. There we go. I wish that this game had like in-house made music so it wouldn't get copywritten, you know, so we could play it. Damn, my camera's like, I got so much. Actually, no, I don't have that much leeway. I wish I had a little bit more room over here before my hand gets cut off, but hey, that's all right. Stay in the frame. There's a skate lesson behind that. First, we're gonna go in and get our shit. Hand plants. Let's start with some dailies. You know, let's make some of the. Never mind. I got all of that. This is the only one left. 820 ain't bad either. Complete goals and own the lot. Shouldn't be too crazy. Already done like about half of them. All right. Okay. Well, these are actually done. I didn't think they were. So just that and dailies. All right. I'll take that. Land grab. This ain't Sims. Was this made by EA? Yes. Okay, not made by them, but you know. All right. Let's get some gameplay in here, huh? How you been? Me? Oh man, my hip. I didn't just name this the Busted Hip Blues for no reason. Ever since yesterday, I tell you all about it. Oh, we took a HIPAA. Yes, we did. Yes, we did, good sir. Did we let it get us down? For maybe an hour. Did we let it stop us? My fucking voice is going. I sound like I deep-throated a frog. We've all deep-throated a frog here and there. Come on. It's either that or you deep-throat a horse. Oh, my voice is so hoarse right now. You could deep-throat that? It's a powerful throat. I trained my gag muscles. Oh, man. Hearing girls talk about that in, like, high school is crazy looking back on it. Or was it middle school? I forget which girl in particular, but I have heard that said. What a statement. I haven't heard about girls talking about threesomes since high school. Oh, this is... Okay, let me stop right there. Hoopla! I just saw your ass in my party. You think I didn't know it was you? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm creeping. I'm creeping. Gotta love a random QP. Yeah, skating was pretty interesting yesterday. I mean, skating's been interesting ever since I hit my face. It's been very interesting, man. Sometimes you think you really have some kind of problem going on, and then sometimes you can skate well anyway. Then I take a hipper, and it's like, oh well, I'm not skating this weekend. And then a day later, you're at the park like trying it anyway, and it's like altering a little bit the way I jump and pop and where I place pressure. Like I was doing a front shove on flat. I love me some front shoves on flat, by the way. I was doing some front shoves on flat, and like, to be honest, no flex. I've been doing front pop shoves since I was like 12, and at this point, I always compared the skate franchises front shoves if you played on aggressive style or played with Mike Carroll. Those front shoves, like the very like toe way in the pressure pocket, like popped right into the front foot. Like I've done them that way for so long. I'd say it's definitely my most consistent shove flip trick. I love them. I love them. If there's ever like a 4-stair or 5-stair, even though I don't skate stairs and do impact, that would be the first like warm up, practicing taking the impact. That would be the go-to trick I do down it before, like way before a kickflip. You know, I would like ollie it, I would back 180 it, and then I would front shove it. Definitely, that would be my go-to just to feel out the stairs. But I've been doing them for so long that when I was doing them today, I was like jumping slightly differently. Like I was trying to jump without putting stress on my hip. Because for any of those out there who have taken hippers, they can be fucking terrible, or they can be scary, or they could be not too bad. Mine is right in the middle of like not too bad. Okay, let's not even say right in the middle. It's like on that level of not too bad. I thought it was scary, but it wasn't too bad because I didn't hit the bone. I hit right behind that hip bone. So it's not the bone that got injured. It's like the muscle around it that got bruised. Therefore, I'm limping, but I'm not debilitated. I'm not like taken out. Just a bruise. So it hurt like day one, of course, it hurt like hell. But I know it's not as bad as other hippers I've gotten. Hippers that are so bad that you can feel or pretty much theorize that the muscles are tearing the more you try to skate because the limp gets worse and worse and worse. The limp didn't get worse and worse and worse. It stayed at a certain level. And skating today was great therapy for it. I'm walking better now in the evening than I was this morning. So the skate was interesting. I went into the session pretty much with the mindset that you would try to aim for, where you don't want to walk into the park with all these expectations, but kind of walking into the park with the mindset of I'll take what I can get, but I'm gonna try. I went in with that mindset just because I knew I was already hurt. And the session ended up pretty good. I landed everything I wanted to land. But there's this backside flip I was doing over my bank to rail. Oh my God, it was the best one I ever done. Isn't that funny? Like, the setup was basically just like this. Bank and then my rail, and I backside flipped over it. Landed pretty well with no revert. No land and pivot, no skirt of the wheels. It was caught and with all the rotation. That was the best one I've ever done on that bank over the rail, because I normally do them on the pyramid. You know, you don't have to rotate as much. You can practice on the flick and catch, you know? And like those right there, to where you land and skirt a little bit, I'll take those, but I don't want those, you know? You want to catch that shit and have it rotate on its own without having to like catch it 90 and then pull the back foot the rest of the way. Like that. I don't want those kind of backside flips. I want the ones that catch and continue to rotate on their own because you swung your shoulders properly while popping. I loved it. I'm having a good time with backside flips, and I did not grow up as a kick flipper. I'm black. I grew up a heel flipper. I never had to use my brain for heel flips. They come. I did land heel flips before, well, I remember doing a kick flip in elementary school and being hype on it, but I was still in like brainless kid mode, not too conscious. I remember landing a heel flip during like early middle school times and being really hyped. Foolishly, I did that heel flip. I still remember I was wearing some shitty Heely shoes. You remember Heelys? And mine weren't even the fucking really sick ones. Mine were like the kind of thick sole. The sole on the shoe was extremely thick. It felt like a boot a little bit. But I landed my first heel flip in those. And it was windy outside. I was doing them in place out in front of my house. Landed one, screamed to the heavens. Good times. And the fact that I'm still in the same city, I could drive up there and walk to the same block of where I used to live and just look at the spot on the ground like, yes, I was here. That happened. Memories, but only for me. Maybe I should write down some memoirs. Fuck that. I'd rather write music. And I'm not even musically gifted. I can't read sheet music. I'm like that guy in Drumline. Nick Blastmaster Cannon. Alright. But anyway, that's why I named the stream what I named it. Ramble over. Let's get back to some tasks. Let me pick up my dailies, please. Thank you, bitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you, bitch. Clearly, I'm in a good mood. I can tell. You get a good skate. I'm in a great mood. That's good for this. And this. I'll tell you. I do like that they show the entire store and what's available, but I still wish some things would pop in brand new. Maybe they do and I just don't see it. You know, like every couple days, every 2 days, every 48 hours like they used to. I guess they are changing things here. The Adidas Spotlight is gone. Missed out on that. What I wanted were those black and white high top Vans, these ones. I wanted these. I didn't buy them again after I got that refund. I'm close to them. Well, let's see. And this will be spending the money that should be saved for the next skate pass, but fuck that. I want the shoes now, please. Now. Let's see. 500. This one doesn't even have a spot for that. This one's 100 for 900 ticks. Well, we'll definitely be able to get it, but I got to get to that next page. 2,000. Okay, we'll have them soon enough. Maybe by sometime next week. If not today, we'll get it eventually. And I don't hate this windbreaker. I do kind of like the turtleneck. I like that it's a regular color. It's not fucking chartreuse or lime green. It's something ridiculous. It's a regular like pastel burgundy, damn near pastel. I like that color. I'll have to get all of these for that bitch. God damn. Too broke. It'll come. Gotta hit some of these. I guess I could do it alone. Well, I could try. Oh. We got new text missions in the, nope, just one. In here? Oh, we got this shit. Okay, cool. You got this one. You know I don't like these fucking Hall of Me challenges, but if it's for the ticks, fine. But full circle, if that really is the name of the company, they're foolish if they think, you know, if they're data tracking, if they think that we like doing these. Well, I feel like the majority of the core players of this game are skaters. Most of the pretenders with imposter syndrome will bail. And if someone's watching the numbers since the game dropped and all those people did bail, they might get the wrong idea. Oh, skate's failing. Look at the numbers. They're dwindling. Yeah, they weren't core anyway. But I don't think that's important for you. You got money to make on a YouTube video. But we've been through that discussion. We have been through that discussion. Let's start with this. But why not? My voice is going crazy. I couldn't even hit the notes on the way up to the park. I couldn't sing. It's like that Atmosphere song. As long as I can hit my notes, hit my notes. As long as I can hit my notes. Like crazy. I'm not doing that on purpose. That just happens now. It's crazy. But what the happened, huh? What the happened? I sound like Mario with a fucking strep throat. Hello, I'm sick.
The Lokes have set up a smorgasbord of urban furniture to snack on. Chew on.
You look like a smorgasbord. That's what my voice sounds like. I got Sammy with the skinny fit right now. We're recovering, you know. Recovering in all kinds of ways. But yeah, I'm happy that the skate went all right, even with this hit. Because now that I know this, I know that the skate tomorrow will be fine. And like I said, the hit feels better. Yesterday, even when I was sitting in this gamer chair, like it has curves up the side that like holds the buttocks in place. Well, not like a curve, honestly. It's like a hard 45-degree angle, like a steep bank with no transition on it. And my hip was like pressed in that. Not that I got a fat ass. Well, I do have wide birthing hips. Let me tell you, my fucking bottom half is thicker than my top half, even after shedding all this weight. And like shedding my thunder thighs, they're still thicker than my upper half. Like, I am definitely bottom heavy. Like I said, I'm black. But why am I shaped like this? Why? I don't know, don't ask me. You gotta take it up with Jeemus. Sometimes I ramble on and I forget what the fuck my point was or where I was going. Done. Cool.
Quite the feat. Great work.
It sure was dope back when this little tunnel first came out and everyone was all in here all the time for like a week. That was cool. This is like gonna be the one live service game that I don't wanna, or like hopefully won't miss out on. I wanted to backtail across that transition. Or a channel. There we go. This is basically what I hurt my hip doing. I was doing a frontside air. And I landed, the board came off my feet. I did not bonk like with my back wheels. I didn't bonk off the coping correctly because the tranny is steep enough to where you shouldn't aiming to snap your tail on a quarter pipe that steep. If it's like mellow, like a 4-footer, like if the quarter pipe is as steep, like check out this quarter pipe. This crack right here, that's like right next to my toes. If the quarter pipe is that high, and that's where the coping is, and you're trying to do a frontside ollie, even if it's like a little bit steeper than that, that's one where you'd want to hit your tail and do a proper ollie. But the quarter pipe I was hitting was like, it didn't have a vert wall like that steep, but it was like where her toes are there, and that's where the coping was. So for that kind of quarter pipe, I was bonking my wheels for the frontside air, and I'm honestly just out of practice with that specific type of trick, like proper vert airs. I actually have a clip on my phone I'll show in a second. But that clip was like what, 2018, back when I was blasting frontside airs all the time, and I was like, I got to a point where I was comfortable bonking my wheels. Tried to get back into those, utilizing the fucking skate hype. I'm like, all right, got this one. I'm just cruise over there to that side of the park and hit it. Like that was the mindset, because that can help me like really attack the trick correctly and put all the proper energy into it, rather than standing around staring at the spot like, all right, hype up. I mean, like, trying to do that after a trick, or doing a trick before that, and then like cruising with haste to the other side of the park to hit that, kind of like a special meter. I was trying to do it that way, bonked out incorrectly. My feet came off the board, but I was still reaching down to grab it. So I grabbed it, put it back on my feet, but when I put it back on my feet, my front foot was way on the heel side. Like, see where her toe is on the front foot? My front foot was basically there when I landed. So the board obviously squirreled out, and I went straight down. I had the wrist guards on because I always skate park or skate in general with those. So my wrists are okay, but I still went to that hit. Fucking, oh my God. That concrete does not give a fuck. And I thought I might need like a crutch for a couple days. That's all right. I proved that to myself today. So I'm in even a better mood, you know? I'm in a better mood now than I would be if I was just sitting here resting, letting it heal on its own. If anything, it's good therapy, at least physical therapy for the hip, to at least get out there and move. And that's why earlier I said that it's not that bad of a hipper, because I could tell it wasn't getting worse when I was out there skating. I played it safe, took it slow, hit the go-tos, was landing them. I was still able to lift my feet up. The big flip at the end of the session was a struggle. At that point, I was getting a little tired, and I couldn't like do them exactly to the extent or to the height that I like to. But I still got one. But since it's like a big flip like this, and I'm landing on the pyramid like that, the impact was a bit heavy on my leading hip, or what was the leading hip, or leading leg, so it hit a little impact on the hip, on my hip when I landed in the hip, when I landed the trick. I was like, oh yeah, hype that I got it, but and I'm like, all right, that was going to be the last trick anyway, but yeah, that got home, took another Epsom bath, you know, for the muscles around the hip that were bruised. If it wasn't for that Epsom bath yesterday when I first got home, limping my ass through Walmart. I need healing. I don't have health insurance. Limping through Walmart. Got that Epsom salt right quick and in a hurry. Took that soaker yesterday, took a soaker today. You know? Icing. I need heat treatment, not cold. Anyway, it helps. It helped. I even got the matching lotion for it, Dr. Teals. I've got to thank this doctor. I'll suck his cock. I know what I said.
What are you thinking
Oh, this
about
old
pulling
challenge.
with this skill testing line challenge?
I don't know. We'll see when we get to it. You know what? Fuck it. I want to front blown on that ledge. They could give us harder versions of this. Well, I guess they do, but I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If I give myself the challenge, does it really matter? I'd love to like try another nollie tray. I can't believe I actually got one. What the fuck are you flipping for? You are crazy, girl. I actually got one. I landed one nollie tray in my life, and it was like either late last year or way earlier this year. Out of the bank, and I was trying it for a couple of days, and I like got used to the set. Well, tried getting used to the setup. It is an awkward position. Like, for the foot position I was using, and the fact that I was learning the nollie tray up a bank, just a bank to, you know, just flat, you know. But the fact that that's where I was learning it, I was getting squirrely, like on the run up so many times. It was like a little awkward to have the proper balance. But that's the road I took for trying to learn it. You know, I'm used to skating banks, and I know I can utilize the bank to give me a little extra oomph. I told you I'm thick. I don't got the best pop on flat ground. We talked about this. But I got one, and then I was like, all right, cool. I was hyped and happy, but I didn't make myself do them daily after that. And that's one of the issues or bad habits that one can have when it comes to skating. You spend forever trying to learn a trick, and you get it, and then you kind of forget about it until you try it again. Yeah. I'll try them more someday soon, because it would be cool to have them relatively well. Or maybe this time I'll try switch tray. I'll have more stability for sure. And I've been skating a bit more like nollie and switch recently. Even shit, I've not been looking at the the switch front nose grind I got today on that curve. I still haven't done it on that bank to ledge yet, but I got one on the curve. Just switch front nosy, and I was proud of myself because of course you're like popping switch with that fucked up leading hip. I was hyped to be able to actually pop onto it with this. You know, I'm over here feeling like my pop is going to be weaker, which it was. I'm not even sure if the tail hit the ground or the nose when I was skating it backwards like this. I'm not even sure if it hit the ground, but I got up there. Thankfully, it was a fucking tiny little bottom curve of a four-stair with coping on it, you know. But I was hyped. I might not have had the best pop on, but I balanced it and yanked it out perfectly fine. The yank out was good. What are you doing? Why did I lose all speed? Okay. Whoa, late trade out. I nollie popped out of the backsmith and late trade in the air. I felt like my thumb inputs weren't gonna work. Like as soon as I was locking in the smith, I knew my thumbstick was not in the right place at the right time. But I yanked it, pulled it, and it still worked. I love that. I love that happened like that, because that's how it is sometimes in road skating. Like today when I was trying to tray flip over the rail with my fucked up hip, I got one, but it literally fell in like the homie I was skating the rail with. I told him the same thing. Like I got the tray, but it was so awkward because I felt like I kicked the board in midair. but it still came around and I still got it. And it's like, it's funny how it turns out sometimes, you know? Skaters are real wood practitioners. We can handle it better than the females sometimes. That's enough talk about stiff wood and how we control it. Can you waggle your wood? Is it stiff? Is it BBS? Who's your woodman? All right. If you don't tray out of this fucking Smith, I swear. Dude, I'm traying from the like far fucking left side of the stick and you're doing varials. I'm inputting the Smith, letting go of the stick to neutral after I lock in, resetting it to the full left before the pop out, and she was still varialing. What are you doing? Okay. I've been in this challenge for too long. At least she didn't fucking lose all speed again. Jesus Christ.
Are you writing an objectives guide?
That's the third C4 of the day. All right, that's enough for me. Still got a regular coffee over there that I didn't sip. Where's that coffee? Where did I put that bitch? You know I'm a caffeine. Coffee? Oh, every day. Caffeine? Oh, I don't go a day without it. Sorry, love. Not me. I love me some water. Water and caffeine, no soft drinks. And I only drink C4 because it's better than all the others. Monster? Loaded with sugar. C4 is so good. I mean, good in flavor and good in nutrition. C4 is so good that it doesn't even need a sugar-free version. They're all zero sugar by default, baby. Default. You hear what I say? God damn. She busted it so bad I realized my lips are white. I just put lotion on them. Dr. Teal's must have dried them out. That slam was horrific. She lost her legs completely. I liked that slam. Even if that's kind of like a bug, like you just try to pop out of some grinds and the physics has like a little self-fucking of itself and it just wonks out, I don't mind if that's like not intentional for the game to do that. I don't mind, because that's skating. Sometimes you think you got the trick. Sometimes you think you got it. You're locked in perfectly, you're ready to pop out of the grind and your body just, your fucking brain just, can't. And you just wonk out. It happens. So the fact that that's in the game is cool with me. Don't bother my ass, as Carlin says. I guess I might as well, since I'm already over here, do this challenge over here for those ticks. The good old hard flip, late flip. The OGs remember that. Bro, I'm putting the stick straight up. What are you doing? Is there some kind of dead zone issue with my controller? Like, brother, is it camera relative or something? Shoutouts to Red Dead 1, where I learned what camera relative camera controls can do to a button input. How's the Daily Park looking down there anyway? It's looking not too bad. I don't hate everything over there. Just give her. Give her what? What she deserves. Oh, what's that?
The margins for error are slim.
A slap.
And this hard
Oh,
is
no,
line
no, no,
challenge.
no, no. No. Don't do that. That's 5 to 10. Dave Chappelle said that. I never hit this thing, so I don't know the, I guess it's alright. Never mind. I wouldn't say I'm a professional at knowing exactly what speed to hit on this, so it could take a while. At least it's just a 360 and not like a 1080. Last time I was over here was the last time they had me do a challenge for it. Okay. Oh, Jesus. That's supposed to be a tail grab. God, that's not even... Jesus, how much... Why do I need that much airtime? Okay. Apparently, I just have to do a bunch of ollies on flat to compensate. Get hit by a car just to fuck me up. Yeah, 20 seconds was a bit much for this challenge. There's not enough ramps even in this line to get that while doing the line proper. Alright. Not so tough. Are they ever?
Nice. You're not even out of breath.
Alright. What's next, huh? What's next? Oh. Either way, the stream's gonna be over in a bit. Cool. You know what, just for posterity, and since I did mention it before, I will show that clip and go over to Instagram and head to my archive. This is from back when I had long hair. It'll be a while. Hold on. Let me scroll. Let me scroll. Let me breathe now. Let me scroll now. What year was this? Breath of the Wild was still new, or it wasn't even out yet. 2018. Let's see. Is the music alright? Is it gonna copyright me? It should be okay. Let's see. Uh-oh. The green screen is fucking it. Not the green screen. Oh, God. Can I even center this? Well, it's hard to see and fucked up. But that's the same frontside air I was trying to do the other day. About just as high. But, yeah, this is from 20... Let's see. It's blurry and shitty. My green screen effect is messing it up. But that's from 2018. That's when I used to do those all the time. Yeah, I'm not at the same comfort level with big launch divert airs, clearly, as I was back then. Otherwise, I wouldn't have took that hipper. Good times. Since we're gonna close the stream up soon, let's just skate. Oh, this is a shorty today. 39 minutes. Shit. They normally go 2 hours or longer. Let's head up to the park. See what's going on. We're gonna do this and try and do this fast when it comes to this setup. And then we're gonna do the same old rail like we've done before, millions of times. Let's get the... Where's my... Okay, yeah. It is gonna be this one, but the short tall. There we go. And then what we're gonna do is set this halfway. Set this in here as good as we can. Shit. Right? And then we're gonna move this. And then we're gonna move this into place where it needs to be, and then move the table back. Should work. Around here, I'm gonna move this back into place. All right. I've never even done it with this much, like, quick precision. I feel like one of those guys at a skate shop that take a little too much pride in gripping a board with speed. All right. And then I want my long flatty. Pretty much that one. But in a spot that makes a little more sense than that one. Sorry to talk shit on your placement, but I got a little bit of shredding to do. I still really appreciate the new paint job this park has. It's a lot more pretty to the eyes than that purple bullshit that they were doing for the 80s. That garbage song going along with it. All right, it's grinding correctly. This can get out of here. I don't want this on my screen. There we go. All right, and we'll be here for the next 10 minutes at least, just skating around. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Okay? Uh-oh. Maybe I should have went with the long rail. At least I could be out of it earlier while locking into the grind earlier. Huh? Yeah. It sounded fucked up. Can I get my patented boneless invert? I might as well patent that trick. I haven't seen anyone else do it, or talk about it, or bring it up. I say that, but at the same time, I don't watch anyone else play this game, brother. God damn, what the Jaleante was that? You know what, good. This is where I want to be for that trick anyway. Oh, I just saw him invert. Is he trying to boneless into him? I'll put my money on no. Oh, no, we got vert wall pushers over here, pushing on the vert wall. Sin! Sin! That is sin. Close enough. You don't push in no damn vert. You don't push in the flat bottoms. Who do you think you are? Oh, goodness me. Sweet spicy jollof rice. Ah, she almost did it, but she changed her mind at the last second and said, ah, fuck it. Glitch me out, fam. Glitch me out. You know, the thing is, I wish EA could do something to make boneless inverts a little more plausible without this same physics hiccup happening all the time. But again, I don't think they even intentionally wanted to make that a thing. And I feel like, you know, like if 20,000 people don't know about it, how could I ever expect them to patch that kind of thing in? You know? It's not gonna get the dark slide treatment. Oh yeah, since we got that precious dark slide fucking update finally. Yeah, let's crawl up here with our mangled legs. Let's see how many dark slides we see. Well, okay, again, we're not gonna be here long, but I guarantee you, if you have the game, come into this park, and just watch people shred around for 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Let me know how many dark slides you see. You know? It's a useless, it's a useless thing. It's only cool for the sake of fucking living up to Skate 3's legacy. It's not a fucking regular trick, dude. I'll die on that hill. Gladly. I'll kill myself on it. God damn it. I feel like, honestly, if anything, people would utilize that glitch that keeps happening when I'm trying this trick rather than trying the actual, like, boneless invert. They see a glitch for more air and they're like, oh, let's do that. God, my voice is fucked. Oh, you glitch lovers. You're a strange breed. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Almost did a full loop with no fucking casket. The glitch lovers are like from the same breed as the trick liners, let's be honest. Will you bone this invert already? You do not want to do it. She's almost done it like 30 times. You know what? Fuck it. It's wasting my Tims. Over here spending all that time skating like anything but the stuff I sat here placing, right? Shout out to parks that really have extremely long bump to ledges like this. I wish I had one at my local. I have to go across town. Nah. Well. That's something I should look into. Which park in this town has a long Gucci bump ledge? That would be a hard thing to find. This town loves having shitty parks from the fucking mid-80s or fucking early 90s rather than something, I don't know, current, modern, good. Half the coping in this city is rusted from the fucking 90s because they're garbage. And they don't want to fucking update them. But, woe is life. At least we got one. So funny, I had a conversation with a friend a long time ago about the best park in town. I mentioned the one that's obviously the best, and he's like, dude, that's not the best one in town. Sometimes when you hear something so blasphemous, why even waste energy trying to debate it, you know? It's like, Jesus Christ. The park with the most versatile setup, the most amount of objects, the best actual curves and transition. Transition. No rusty coping. Like, all the bowls are like shaped correctly. There's no flat spots in the transition. There's some parks here that have transition and then like it's as misshaped as my hand. You're thinking it's gonna go up and then there's a flat spot in the middle, you know, and then it keeps curving upwards and you're like, what the who built this shit? And like, why is it like shaped all fucky? Did they use any kind of tools or did some amateur try to shape this by hand? Like, there's some garbage parks in this town that apparently get defended if Craig isn't the best, you know? It's wild. Some people have their own opinions. Let's just put it like that, you know? I won't say I understand them, but I acknowledge them. Aw, come on. The one time I wanted the fucking backside no comply, which I don't do enough. You know what's a sick one in this game? Doing that backside no comply 270 to a back lip. It's hard as fuck because you have to do it way further away from the rail than you would think. I haven't practiced them enough to feel like I'd ever do them consistent, but they're sick. Like, you literally want to be like 6 feet away from the bitch. Because she really, like, I don't know, she gets a lot of left side momentum when doing that version. I mean, if you do the regular version, she'll damn near do that in place. But you have to be turning to activate the other no comply. Therefore, you're like already veering, and with the directional input during the pop, that's like a double whammy of fucking momentum shift. You see what I'm saying? I still caught the truck, and I was that far away. And I still caught the truck on the rail. But to have those very consistent, do them in the middle of a cruise, sick. Over the rail, dude, not even wanting to go over. It's a hard one, but that's sick. I kind of wish the feet didn't change position, aka changing your stance. I kind of wish when you did no complies like this, you would just land fakie. Doesn't that make more sense? Then you got to go through the shit of changing your stance back every time you do them, which is fine if you're doing something like that. You could just double tap B really fast after you land, you know? But if you just want a 180, you can't press this and go to fakie. If only you could, you know? They don't have that system in place. They didn't think of that one. I did, but I'm not a developer, aren't I? I wouldn't be accepted, especially if it was Nintendo. Apparently they want to hire people that have other interests besides gaming. If you're like just a gamer and a software engineer, you can't get the job at Nintendo. You like literally need to be not even a casual gamer. You have to be someone who literally gives zero fucks about games. And your favorite hobby is fucking gardening or some shit. Over there hiring people with minimal experience, little to no experience in gaming. Talk about, oh, who's our biggest? Miyamoto said that shit, dude. Sometimes, man, Nintendo has broken my heart so many times, you know? Sometimes you can know too much. Rip it Iwata, dude. What's happened to my gaming? Everything. It got Hollywood. It Hollywood the fuck out of itself. Naturally. Sorry. A momentary pause. I always love this line of coming up here and then trying to pop between these bike racks in the bush. It's nice to get it, but it's more satisfying to get it with like a backside flip because you have to time it right and not hit your nose or tail on the racks. That's a cool one. Oh my god, you know a trick I really forgot about? The fucking no comply 270 late shove. Since I was over here just talking about him. Oh, what was that speed you got out of nowhere? That's a cool one. That would be a trick I'd love to see in real life, but that is a weird one. No complies almost really don't even work like that in real life. Damn near almost putting your foot back on. First of all, who's doing no comply threes down something? And if they do, how early are they catching them? And if they're gonna do a late shove, how can you do one without damn near catching the board? Like, the board would have to be really level to your feet, just like this animation, with enough sturdiness to be able to late shove that. That's kind of sick. It looks sick in this game, but that would be a hard bitch in real life. Now imagine that one to a lip slide. Oh my god, I'm Frankie Villani. I was almost Villani for a second. Oh shit, speaking of Villani, let's just do a Villani. Wait. If it's gonna be this side, alright, right stick up. Alright. Let's just try to muscle memory that. We're gonna right stick up it, and I don't need to spin. That is a sick one. I think I actually saw, I didn't watch the whole clip. I think I doom scrolled past it, but didn't actually watch it. But it was a clip of some guy doing this on like a mellowed down rail. It might have been at a park or something like that. But it's cool that that trick is like, you know, people are doing those. I find them sick. Little no comply 180 switch nose grind down a hubba. You gotta love some Villani, dude. Giving great inspiration to the thick ones, just like Big Boy Foy was. I haven't seen, honestly, it's been a minute since I've like really touched in to a bunch of modern skating. Like, I'll watch Dylan J any old time, but I've fallen out of like watching Street League, X Games, Park, and or Vert. I don't know. Like, and Street League just came to my town, I think recently, and I gave less of a fuck than the first couple times. The first couple times I was bummed to miss it. I was like, I missed it. They came to town and I didn't. I was just doing other shit. But then this most recent time, I didn't even care that I missed it, you know? With that goofy ass slam, I'm gonna end this little stream right here. Yeah, this was a shorty. 1 hour, huh? Not that long. Yeah, not that long. We still got things to do today. Mario Sunshine, I'm on my way. A little fair weather play with some company. But alright, that's gonna do it. I've rambled on long enough. Shout out to the healthy hips out there that maybe took a bruise and healed up. If you got hurt skating and you fucked up your hip, big ups to you. Heal up so you can skate. Alright, see ya.